these little things called elevators. That can get a little hairy when you have smoke control systems that are possibly required. Don't assume that that mechanical engineer is responsible for all those life safety. And this one happens to be a high rise by definition. I'm Kenny, I work at Purpose. If we're here just looking at a building here for a client, and this one happens to be a high rise by definition, which doesn't really have to be a high building to be a high rise. And here we are in front of these little things called elevators. That can get a little hairy when you have smoke control systems that are possibly required. So there may need to be some pressurization here and in the stairwells, and it all comes down to how the building is constructed. There's multiple ways to compartmentalize the building for a high rise and control smoke. A lot of times it comes down to the mechanical engineer being assume that they're taking on the stairwell pressurization task. But people don't understand what's in the code for stairwell pressurization. It's a lot of fine tooth comb commissioning requirements. And that is something that needs to go to a specialist that understands how to put together the report that's required to get to the jurisdiction. For the name, I forget the name right now, but essentially what it is here is how this should work. Here's how it will comply. Here's how we're going to test it. Here's what we're going to do the smoke control system. And then the mechanical engineer will know what the requirements are for air volume and then can select fans. But don't assume that that mechanical engineer is responsible for all those life safety commissioning specifications. And those are code required. It's part of the startup process. It's part of certificate of occupancy. So if you have a building that's by definition high rise, make sure you have that included in your scope.